Developing an effective catch is the point where you pull through the stroke, is where all the power comes from in an effective freestyle or front crawl stroke. In this video I'm going to describe the 3 videos that I use to develop that catch, which will get you swimming faster. And then later on I'll explain more about how to do the drills effectively and things to watch out for to make sure you don't do them incorrect. So let's start with the drills. So I'm going to take you through 3 drills: Scull number 1, 616 and doggy paddle drill. So we'll start with Scull number 1. So Scull number 1 is a great drill for setting up a really good effective catch. So when your hand goes into the water, you want to try and get in this position where you can set up for a really strong pull through. So what we do with Scull number 1, you have the pull buoy between your legs, head out the water, and you simply just try and in, out, keeping this arm shape, so not waggling it around, keeping the arm shape, in, out. From the side, you want to try and curve the arms over, so that's in, out, in, out. And what this drill does, like I say, when your hand goes into the water, it sets you into this position where it sets you up for a really good catch to pull through the water. And this is the start of that powerful phase. So the 616 drill, this time you put the fins on. Don't kick too hard, it just gives you some propulsion while you focus on the front end of your stroke. And what you're going to do is be on your side, so one arm, so if the level of the water is there, so below the level of the water, you know, fingertips just tipping down slightly. And then you're going to have one arm by your side, and then you're going to do a kick of 6, then you're going to do one arm stroke to the other side, and then a kick of 6. And that's the right reason why we call it 616. So it's kick of 6, one arm stroke, kick of 6. You don't have to count to 6, it's just spend some time on one side. And what I want you to try and focus on with this drill is, if this is the level of the water, I want you to try and practice driving that hand to about 6 to 8 inches below the level of the water to get you down into that position. Those 2 drills combined going to get your arm into the right position, then get the muscle memory from Scull number 1. So with the doggy paddle drill, this develops a bit more rhythm and some really good power into the stroke. So we set the arm up. This is how you get a really good effective catch. So this time what you're going to do, pull buoy between your legs, head under the water this time, and instead of having the arm coming above the water, I just want you to reach forward. So reach, reach, reach like this. And what I want you to really focus on with this drill is, when you're in this position here, I want you to really focus on feeling the water on the palm of your hand. So when you come back, so really get your hand into this position and pull back, pull back, pull back, and really get into a good strong position. So from Scull number 1, we've set the arm up into this good position, and now you're really going to get a good strong pull through the water. To do this drill really effectively, you've got to try and get some rhythm to it. So to make this drill effective, then you visualize you're pulling yourself along a rope. So like you're just pulling yourself along a rope like this. So basically what you're doing, just keep that rhythm going. So you've almost got constant pressure on the water. So as you're pulling back with this hand, this one's coming through, so pulling, 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 pulling. A really good rhythm to your stroke, and this is a really good strong position to get into. So these 3 drills combined will develop a really good catch. So the first one, the muscle memory of being in this position to really set yourself up for a catch. Second one, where you're driving into the water, so you're in a really good position to initiate that catch with that Scull number 1. And then the next one is where you're really just pulling back and getting all that power from the palm of your hand. With the doggy paddle drill, what you really want to do is be able to see that palm of your hand so that it's in that position. So what I've done sometimes is actually get people to draw a smiley face on the hand. So as you're pulling it back, you want to be able to see that smiley face on your hand. But just remember not to kick too hard. This is where the power comes from in your stroke. And even the best endurance swimmers only get about 15% of the power from the leg kick. So try and have the leg kick more just for balance behind you. And I've done a previous video on how you shouldn't kick too hard and why that's a bad thing for your swimming. When you do the 616 drill and you're driving the hand into the water, so you're driving the arm in, what you want to make sure is that you're not having the crease of the elbow pointing upwards. If you end up driving into this position and the hand comes up, you're going to push against the water, which slows you down. But the crease of your elbow is now pointing upwards, which means your elbow drops. To stop that elbow dropping down, drive in and make sure that the crease of your elbow is downwards in this position. It's very subtle from there to there, but this will help you create a really good strong position there. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click subscribe below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.